Let me just go ahead and cut the music here real quick. Let me just go ahead and say something real quick. Um, it's amazing that you know I'm gonna say this right. In the next 10, 15 years, people are gonna look back on this and see the flaws on how content creators have created a situation that is not uh that's not suitable for them. You know, um, the massive of misinformation, and uh, the erroneous claims, all of that, right? And details being missing. And let me sit here and say this before I say this. I am not. I'm on the fence. I'm tell you this right now. I'm on the fence of voting at all. And I also going to tell you this. I am anti-Trump. Um, I'm against what Trumpism actually represent. Right? I'm actually against what it actually represent. I'm not talking about the person. I'm talking about this collection of wild claims. This collection of over overzealous individuals who shouldn't be part of the conversation, um, whose outlook of the world is based upon their um, small circle, who won't see the bigger picture on things. That's why Trumpism, and that's why, and I'm gonna say this too though, because I'm not just talking about here in the United States. I'm talking about what's going on in Great Britain. I'm also talking about what's going on in Great Britain. I see all those riots in Great Britain, and I know who started the riots in Great Britain. Tommy Robinson. You got an anti-Islamic uh, fervor on both sides of the Atlantic. I see it. And it's all, and if you pay close attention to Tommy Robinson's, to your right wing radio here in the States, and even those in Canada, it's always this theme. There's this theme here. This is about the survival of and I hate to use this term, dominant society. And a lot of people who are cheering on Donald Trump's appearance President Trump's appearance at the Black Journal, the what's it called, the meeting, the convention, the Black Journalist Convention, and y'all cheering it on. I want y'all to think about this for a minute. This must be y'all first time hearing about the Journalistic Convention, and how some of y'all talk. And then as y'all hearing Donald Trump talk about, I gave money to HCBUs, as if every HCBUs, historically black colleges and universities, are um have every black person in mind. No, that's the wrong word to say. Has educated every African American, every black person. But then they don't want to talk about how the president want to slash the Department of Education, which will also slash HCBUs. Y'all never use critical thinking on these YouTube streets. Y'all don't. Y'all don't use critical thinking skills. The Department of Education help fund historically black colleges and universities. Now he wants to slash the Department of Education to zero. You know, there was a reason why Ike Eisenhower created it wasn't called the Department of Education back then. 1957. I think it was 57, 56. He created the Department of Education, Welfare and Health, which is the modern day Secretary of Education, because we was fighting the Cold War. We was fighting the communists, and he wanted back then was more scientists, more um, engineers, more people that would conduct against an educated society for the defense of the nation. Now we have you Negroes online who's looking at this solely because, and I'm gonna say this right now, the reason why I just heard something on Mo'Reek Duck's channel, right? That really pissed me the fuck off. So this candidate that uh that Mo'Reek Duck was interviewing, that kept mentioning black women. Then I'm looking at other channels. I'm looking back at other channels the last over the weekend, right? I see Tyrone Magnus bringing up the old when Kamala got defeated by um the candidate of my choice back then in 2020, um, Tulsi Gabbard. Then then I see other black men doing all these little sneak diss videos, and I'm sitting there like, okay, do y'all ever use critical thinking here, or is it that y'all so mad at black women being more educated than you? And no, let me sit here and let me repeat this again because I said it at the first 5 minutes of this video. I'm gonna say it again at the 10-minute mark. I'm not sold on Kamala Harris. I'm not sold. So don't tell me I'm trying to shame black men to voting for her. I'm not. I'm a person who lives in the southern states, right? I live in, you know, I live in one of the former Confederacy. It's amazing that we got people who don't appreciate education when all of these red states, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, the Carolinas, right? Even Tennessee, right? All the way, and you can include Missouri. Every one of those states have an influx of black men in prison, but they don't have. But when it comes to spending for education, it's very low. Y'all never really, y'all never really sit there. If y'all was so gun ho about, black jobs and black people need this, well, wait a minute. I'm voting Republican. Then how come all these Republican states have a low regard for education within their own states? Y'all never talk about that. and y'all will never sit there and be truthful of what is the problem. And let me say this again, because we know those some of y'all have bad comprehension skills here. I'm not sold on Kamala Harris, but I am very, very against Trump and Trumpism. So anyway, let me see here and check the comments here. So you know, see, this is the reason why, you know, I can't stand the Democratic Party. If you really want to win the South, you got to do some smash mouth politics. And the best way to do it, I mean, if somebody come to me talking about Big J, I want you to run a campaign. Anytime I hear Bill Cunningham get on his radio show and talk shit, or I hear Joe Pags talk shit and Sean Hannity or Glenn Beck, when they say, "Oh, Big J," let's say I'm running, right? Let's say I'm running, right? And somebody said, "Oh, Big J's a communist." No, what I'll do, I'll shut down what I'm doing. I call into that radio show, say, "Hey, what's up?" Now tell me where I'm a communist at, because on the only damn thing these radio show hosts does is cater to the angry white male. Angry white men who are pissed off about their minimum wage job, and they're looking for an outlet of who is to blame for their pain and suffering. That's why I say the Democrats are weak ass people, though. You know, you know. Hell, I mean, y'all, they need to start playing the JFK playbook. JFK was called a communist. Harry Truman was called a communist. FDR was called a communist. They played smash mouth politics. And that's one thing. That's one thing I like about Harry Truman and people like Harry Truman and Lyndon Johnson. They gave them the treatment. No, prove it. But the problem is right now is that I see every time I open my social media account, it's always some Negro trying to use Kamala and as a way to go at black women. Yeah, I'm looking at that like y'all some sorry sons of bitches. Y'all not really voting for issues. If y'all really about conservative, and I'm gonna keep telling this to black conservatives. Okay, what make you conservative? And don't talk about money. Don't use the term money, because we already know though is because I'm gonna start talking about trade. Okay, but then why was the TTP loan treaty um was not ratified? Why was some of the trade policies was not ratified and not negotiated? Oh, blame that to the person who you're gonna vote for. And you get these idiots like Phil the Ivacho. You got idiots like Phil the Ivacho talking about Obama did nothing for black people. Oh, really? I'm gonna produce a video on that though, because I got all the ammunition on Phil. And yes, let me say this right now. Phil the Ivacho works for the Russians. Because I've been saying that for 2 years now about Phil Diavaggio. He works for the Russians, Villa, because Phil Diavaggio is part of Julius Mutamba, Julius Millennia campaign for the EFF in South Africa. But you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. Yet though, I'm gonna do a video on that. That's coming down. That's coming down the pike. By the way, that's coming down the pike. You know. So, and that's partial reason why, because I see too many of these idiots online, like Phil Diavaggio and some in these manager nuts. That's why I decided. That's why you hadn't seen me on panels like that. Because I'm part of, I just, for the past couple months, I have joined an anti-war thing. And when I say anti-war, I'm not no pacifist either. I'm gonna say it right now, I ain't no pacifist. I'm very pro Second Amendment. And yes, I would like to have the opportunity to knock some of you niggas into the dirt, but that's a whole different thing. But we're gonna talk about how but anyway, where was I at? Because I don't like you niggas. I don't. I see you as problematic with your ignorance. And this same ignorance is what's happening in Great Britain. I'm shout out to the UK sector. Shout out to the black UK sector. Because I'm watching what's going on in Great Britain. Those riots. Liverpool, rioting. Birmingham, rioting. What's the other place in England? There's riots all over the UK at this point. All because that little snake ass white boy named Tommy Robinson. And Tommy Robinson left and went to Cyprus in the Mediterranean while his inflammatory rhetoric created all this shitstorm in the UK. And that shitstorm is coming to America soon. Because we know how America and the British are so intertwined. All that foolishness, that talking points is gonna come right back over here, and you're gonna see a lot of these dumb Negroes attacking Hispanics and Asians, and they're gonna do the same old playbook. Listen, I warned y'all. I told y'all. Nobody want to listen to me though. But y'all are too mad at black women because some damn, same like with Tommy Robinson has done in the UK. He is a white dude who's mad that a white girl chose a Muslim person over him. That's what I'm saying, Fred. The killer isn't even a migrant. Yet we want to play migrants now. Now he wants to play migrants, and now you got all those white boys like Sarkar Akkad. See, and that's coming over here too, though. That's coming to a city near you because it's coming. It's coming. So right now, I'm in this I'm drawing my plans up for the next 2 years. Wink wink. And and I wish these right-wing radio come at me like the same way they come at see this whole avoiding these motherfuckers. No, you gotta play smash mouth with these idiots. Exactly. It's already here. The rhetoric is on. That's why you got that bitch ass nigga AJC in red talking about, the immigrants fuck up America. Okay, ask you something, nigga. How did the immigrants got here? You want to blame the motherfuckers in your city bringing these people over here? No, the people in the mayor of Chicago, nigga, is required to give those migrants money and food and water because Chicago is a international city and they're only abiding by I don't want to tell that Negro nothing because I'm tired of the ignorance perpetrating. People listen to the most ignorant people online. When people have to have the facts what's going on. Listen, the Texas governor sent all those migrants to Chicago, nigga. Here is you. Yeah. Sanctuary cities. Of course, they're sanctuary cities. San Antonio, Texas, is a sanctuary city. You don't see they don't have a problem. San Antonio, Texas, is a sanctuary city. And let me do a video on Republican-led cities. Oh man. What about Chicago? Okay, nigga. What about Baltimore? Okay. I'm gonna do a video on Republican-led cities, and let's see how y'all gonna respond on that. Because I can name you 2 Republican-led cities, and no, I'm not talking about Miami. Don't I know somebody gonna say, Big J, are you talking about Miami? Mm-mm. There's a Republican-led city that's more crime than Chicago. But y'all out here talking about voting red, voting Republican. No, the only reason why y'all want to vote red Republican is not because of policy. Y'all just doing it because black women has now coalesced around. No, y'all try to use Kamala Harris and that stupid mayor from I forgot that city in Illinois. What's that little town in Illinois? Y'all try to use her and Kamala Harris as whipping posts online. That's why you niggas voting Republican to get to use those 2 women as a whipping post, and I see it because your talking points says it. So yeah, I'm gonna punch holes in these arguments, and I dare them to do something about what I said. But you know what they gonna do? Big J, I ain't watch your video. Your videos, you a simp ass nigga. You simping for these black women, or bullshit like, oh you a feminist and all that bullshit. But like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not sold by the Democrats. I'm not sold. And in fact, if you want to ask my real opinion, I think the Republicans should at least win one house. I want the Republicans to win at least one house of Congress. I want a divided government. I want the Republicans to keep. No, I want the Republicans to win the Senate. I want the Democrats to win the House. That's what I want to see happen. That's what because I really want to see a divided government. At the end of the day, if you ask my honest opinion, and which is an honest opinion, which I'm telling you right now what it is, What's going on, Pierre? I see Kelly right here. Well, Pierre, you Pierre, 2025, Project 2025 is already here. And this cranberry juice, man, I like it. I like this cranberry juice. But 20 Project 2025 is already here. You know, I'm gonna use Texas, right? There are certain websites you can't visit if you are inside of Texas. Louisiana, you have no. It's already here. It's already here. It's already here. See, you are not down here in Texas and Louisiana. It's already down here already, and I see it. You cannot visit certain websites in the state of Texas. Theology is being forced to be teach in the state of Louisiana. You got a crazy nut job and that big fat 400-pound idiot in North Carolina, the lieutenant governor, and what he's about to do. I'm looking at all that. I said, you know what? Tennessee dropping the age of consent. Well, I see what's going on. But you get Negroes online talking about, yeah, man, I got to give my lick back at Keisha. Y'all so stupid. And I'm going to say to them, it's going to be proven that a lot of y'all are just dumb. And what's really behind y'all's motivations. It's not about policy. Y'all want to punish another demographic because y'all couldn't get what y'all want when y'all was younger. And that's the scary thing right there. Because here is why, Pierre, I don't like the Democrats like that. Because there's some policies I don't want them. I want some of their policies to be slowed down. I want their policies to slow down. Because there's certain things I don't want them to pass either. You know. And you talk, and I hate that. I'm gonna say something. I hate that motherfucker. The lieutenant governor of North Carolina. Watch him. I'm telling people, watch him. It's about you know. If you want to see something crazy, watch him. Because everything come out of his mouth is about transgenders, trans this, trans that. I mean, my God, how many times you gonna talk about transsexuals all the time? You know, my thing is, I have a problem with people trying to change the definition of the word woman. I have a problem when people try to change definitions of words and try to change, you know, despite the fact that biology, you can't trump biology, you can't trump science. I get that. But at the same time, that man's full of hate. And I see it. So Great Britain, see what happened in Great Britain right now is about to happen within the next 2-3 months. Because I'm actually looking at, I'm actually in the UK sector watching what's going on in Britain, and I hope Divine Lady, shout out to Divine Queen. I got to email her and see what's up with her. You know, I hope she's okay. I hope G Block and them's okay over there. You know, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go back to the Black UK sector because they, you know, at least their conversations is structured to where the foolishness is not entering into you know into play into the discussion. But yeah, you know, I see it. Um, and you know, I don't know why. I don't know why these bums on YouTube don't they, in American black YouTube don't grasp the concept what's going on. Well, oh well, you know. Mark Burns wanted to bring back the House of see. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The Un-American Activities Committee. Why you wanted to bring back the Un-American Activities Committee? Why would you want to bring that data back for? Because I know what I see. This is what you. This is what I'm going to say. The reason why they're going to bring back the Un-American Activities Committee was to go after Black Lives Matter or people. No better yet, they're going to go after people who have a gripe against the government and try to cast them off as what's the word, terrorists. And I'm gonna say it like this though to the since I'm down here in the Lone Star State, I'm gonna tell this to the people of the Republic of Texas. I'm gonna tell them Union now and Union forever. I'm gonna tell them that too. Over there campaigning for separating themselves from the United States, but at the same time you saying America first. Get the fuck out of here. You know, but I like to see some of these people get their come ups. You know, I want to see some I want to see Phil Devasho get his come ups. I just want that nigga to get his come ups by saying the most stupid shit in the world. So you're for this, but then you for that, but then you're against white supremacy, but then you welcome the Russians to come into Africa. Okay, but ain't Russia a white country? I'm just saying. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here because I gotta do some phone calls because something has happened in Houston, and I'm gonna have to get I'm gonna do it. I'm trying to get myself an interview, and I've been trying to get this interview ever since the well, you know what? I ain't telling y'all what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to squeeze out two interviews for at least this month because I gotta get on the phone because people I think that's the best way to get interviews is a call instead of email. So yeah, but anyway, y'all be easy. I'm getting off of here, and I'll see y'all next time. I'm gonna do a couple videos as well, but yeah, um, I got mail some things up as well though. But anyway, I'm out of here. So shout out to all of you, Pierre, Joe, Freddie, um, Kelly Ray, and who else was on my panel? I mean, on this chat room. Um, thinking who else? Oh, that was probably it. But anyway, so I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna watch the events in the UK. because I want Tommy Robinson locked up. Anyway, I'm out.